Oh, what's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as the Ottoman Empire. And in this episode, we are attacking the city of Naples after we have successfully secured Rome. So let's get cracking and capture this quite valuable city from the Spanish. They don't have much of a garrison, so we should be fine. But yes, this is quite a profitable territory, and it will certainly be useful to take it into our empire, but we do still have quite a large front line to maintain against quite a lot of hostile nations, so we do we do still need to be careful. Interesting terrain. Let's get all my guns back here and just bring them up to the top of the hill. Gather up my line. Gather up my melee infantry. We have no artillery to worry about, so we can be free to clump our units up. Okay, well let's just give our line orders to move up. Don't need to be too bothered about the exact who, where and whens. I'm not planning on getting all my guns unlimbered. I'd like to get a couple of units set up in the line, but really it's all about just getting set up enough so that the enemy is forced to try and come to us. Let's take these two units on the left. Stretch them out. Get the gun team in the line. Get this unit of Janissaries. Stretch them out a little bit. Oh no, wrong unit. I'm after you. The other unit of Janissaries. Something like that. Once we unlimber, they're going to come at us. So I'm going to wait until my guns are in position. Then we'll unlimber, and then we will force them back. We're not bothered about trying to kill them all. Yeah, it might even put my organ guns out here. This unit, if you come back here, you physically can't kill my own men. There we go. While this is happening, let's have a bit of coffee. Right. Make sure all my guns are in position, then I'm going to hit unlimber. I do love these glorious Janissaries. They think, for my infantry, as that musketeers 80, 27, 17, 20 for their range performance. The Janissaries, they don't have any more range, but they're a lot more accurate and they reload a lot better. Okay, is that everybody in line? It is. Interesting, they're actually running away from me. Cannon fire away! Well, everybody's organ guns was a big whiff. The terrain's not right. The organ guns cease fire and just reload. I'm wondering if will they charge after the line's been reformed? I mean, if they don't charge, they're in trouble because these guns will just sit here and keep picking them off. Yeah, there we go. Just that they are going to mass on the left, but if they get too close, then my Janissaries will be committed. Okay, let's get to canister shot. Oh no, we're way out of range. Keep hitting them. When they do get closer, this gun team's going to be trying to hit these chaps with canister shot. Reloading! We are getting there, although... Ooh. Fine hit. Commander is falling back. Another good hit. Oh yeah, actually the ground's a little bit poorly defined. Most of the shots either will fly along or they'll collide into the ground. So fair enough, organ guns, that's my fault. Start from the outside and work our way in. You just keep hammering the center. Let's try and move you forward a little bit. Get the guns ready to fire canister. Potentially risk some of our cavalry teams, but I think it's going... Well, artillery teams, rather. I can go here. And again, they are... No. They're up front of my infantry positions. This is bringing them back. Take the organ guns back to safety, move up. The melee troops we can use to sweep down, wing down the hill. Hit the firelock armed citizenry. Go get them, Janissaries. You men advance. But be careful of the stakes. Thread the needle. Careful with the stakes. Good. Keep charging. Janissaries, dip your bayonets and charge. Don't bother slugging it out with them. Gunners, ceasefire. Excellent. Push forward. Surround the militia. Ceasefire the long-range artillery. One gun went, but we should be fine. Excellent. Good victory. So that is Naples under our control. We do need to start converting, so there will be a bit of a delay on this territory becoming more accessible. There we go, we lost 80 men, but the territory has been captured. Okay, let's get rid of the fishing fleet. We'd rather have a trade port and earn some moolah. Now let's get these buildings repaired. Let's get the army replenished. Good. In terms of everything else that's happening, this is a concern. Don't like it if I leave. I might have to sit in here one turn and just kind of see what happens. Where's my army? Bring the Janissaries up. Put my general in here. Oops. Speed up time. They're a bit of a concern. Though mostly cavalry, actually. I'm not that bothered about them. You're still replenishing. Okay. See if we can... No, no peace. I wonder if I can get Britain by... if I give them some good tech. Yes! Unfriendly, but at least that's a possible enemy that might invade Egypt dealt with. And then I could probably try the same with Hanover. Give them 2 techs. I mean, I don't tend to like giving away technologies, but it just makes them go away and it opens up a port to trade. 11,000, nearly 12,000. That's more like it. In terms of techs, nothing on the horizon, but we are starting to warm up a bit. Cool. Okay. You still need to be aware of France and Spain. They are building more troops, but we do have a lot more strength in Italy than we had previously, and we are still calling up more reinforcements. If I could get one army, sort of like how I've done it in Poland, where I can have an army sort of firefighting on the front line, that would be perfect. Plus garrisons. Yes, Austria. Yes, Austria. Yeah, you're gonna... Russia wants to raid. Absolutely fine. Do not mind if they want to raid. Thank you, Hanover. Please go away. A good navy would certainly be highly valuable, but I just don't have cash for that. But still moving around. We're okay for now. That's really good. Move up the Janissaries. I do want my Janissaries. Just because we've got some good infantry, but we could do with better infantry. And we've got lots of options here, but I just need to keep bringing up some new infantry all the time to this front line. Let's start to upgrade. Options. You only just like us, really. It's 10 turns, but a base mansion for 4,000 is probably not a bad idea. Probably could also start to do with expanding our road infrastructure again. Although, actually, let's cancel the base mansion. Get Syracuse up to be a trading port. Upgrade the governor's residence in Naples. Upgrade the vineyard in Rome. Excellent. Don't really need the pleasure building here, but it's helping us keep hold of the territory until we start to convert more of the population. 23 turns till Taranto develops, and we've still got Potenza plus... Is there one more? No. In time, we might rebuild Palermo to be something else, but for now, it can stay the way it is. Rome's ever so slowly continuing to become Turkish. Florence is growing, but they're all these are all frontline territories, so there's a limit to what can be achieved there. Spend the money on reinforcing Damat Ali's army as much as is practicable. Turkey's got a garrison. One of these militia units can go out and garrison Sinop, another trade port. Kazani's going to be next with military syllabus, but I don't think that's going to get us anything immediately new to Cuba's developed. Bring our brig around here. I've somewhat neglected Cuba, but it's because really we can't leave. Yeah, we need to convert more of the population. Yeah, let's hit end turn. Yes, the French don't have a proper enemy to focus on. The closest thing they've got is me. Counter-offer military access. Give me $2,000 for it. There we go. A little bit of cash. Russia continuing to cause issues. Yes, Austria! I have no interest in military access in Austrian territory right now, because I've got plenty of things to worry about here. Innsbruck has been raided. Agent recruited in Morea. Well, I think I'm just going to keep you up here near Minsk unless this guy gets captured or killed. Anatolia's been developed, but a garrison's about to come over. Let's go over to Cuba. Get another trading port on the go. Barracks doesn't actually get me much. Gets me colonial militia at least. In terms of goods, out of tobacco and sugar, what is the most profitable? Tobacco by a country mile. An abundant yield, and that's an abundant yield. Oh boy. Yes. Don't really need another farm here yet. Go back to Europe. Nothing here we can immediately. Sure. Delhi Horsemen. Get the barracks at Klausenberg just because it provides some emergency recruitment up here near the front. Okay, you can leave now, which is good to know. Keep an eye on this, because they've got a fleet ready to bring full army to bear on something. Don't really need a gun.
Efendim, emirleriniz?
Bring one of the guns over here.
Hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum. Hazırlanın. Efendim, kurun.
We'll bring the gun back to the main front line. You've got one in Hungary. Bolster the garrison. Haven't got any movement points. You guys, you need some expansion. Agent detected. Yeah, he's been detected in Minsk, so if the agent is killed, he needs to be replaced. I think we should get military syllabus this turn. I have noticed that Prussia's got Cherkask, but ultimately I am happy just to leave that be because they're leaving it be as well. Oh, here comes France. Yes, Austria's fighting off the French. You just raid Prussia, that's fine. I do not mind. I'm not worried about going on the offensive with Poland, just as long as they don't go too aggro with me. Ooh! I've missed that. Enemy raid over there. I missed this. Get a trading port in Varna. Get a Muslim unit to garrison that. Ooh, it's Bosnia that recruits the Janissaries. That's quite good to know. Unfortunately, you're doing all this raiding, but not much I can really do to... Well, not much I'm going to do to chase you out of it. Just yet. Like, one, I could send you up to go kill them, but I don't want to leave Venice exposed. I need to be careful of this. You could be coming to land against me. Okay, let's... Better roads in 3 or 8,000. That's also 2 government building upgrades, right? Of the right kinds. So we're mostly on 6,000 upgrades. Yeah, for the most part, it's only... So, yes, he's got a cheap government building. Patras. But I still think it's probably better to build... or to upgrade an industrial building, I think. Vineyard upgrades in Rome. They also increase happiness, which is super, because obviously at some point I've got to leave this territory with this full army. Main's raiding the trade, that's fine. Nani. Why have you stopped research? That's interesting, because you were researching military syllabus. Oh well. Bring up the infantry. I do want to expand in the Americas, but I don't want to leave Cuba undefended. I do want to march over to Santo Domingo. That's another valuable territory to capture. Go on, Austria. Or Prussian Filth. Ah. He might come at me with with more than one army this time. Okay, let's actually recruit some extra troops on the Eastern Front. Not going to be very good ones, but we need them. Raiding the mines. The mines. Steve. Something like that. Reasonable.
Lordum.
Could recruit an awful lot of things to come up here. Don't want Austria to lose. Because they can't give us any tech. But if I want to give them marksmanship, just help them hold their own a little bit more.
Efendim. Hazırlanın. Marş. Hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum. Marş. Ek emriniz var mı? Emirleriniz. Sola marş. Hazırlanın. Marş. Evet lordum.
Something like this. I do want to invade North Africa, but I don't want to bother with Tripoli. If I land at Tunis, I can kind of squeeze them in both directions. Naples trade port has been built. Good. Naples starting to earn some good money. Let's not upgrade this industrial building. Let's upgrade an ironworking building, I think, because we are getting bonuses to that. Discounts, rather. Romelia's got a mob unit to garrison Varna. Good. Line infantry. The main army's coming up. One unit of Sakers, lots of cavalry, so we should be able to blow them away. Meanwhile,
Sola marş.
-4.
Evet efendim. Hazırlanın.
I'd like to go over. If I could take Santo Domingo, we'd be able to dismantle this army pretty nicely and then capture this territory that'll get us a few more plantations plus more ports. Don't want to invade North America. Could potentially attack the pirates as well later on.
Sessizce bekliyorum.
But everything seems to be, knock on wood, everything seems to be going okay. Where's that French army that's on the ships going to go? Nowhere, apparently. Oh, Spain are attacking overland towards Egypt. They have foregone the opportunity to come by sea. They must have more demands on their shipping than they can support. There we go. The Hanoverians are going all the way back. Perfect. Military syllabus researched. Excellent. It's one of a number of things that gets us the new barracks. Ooh. No, not the new government. Aswan has developed. Get you a magistrate.
Efendim.
This force needs to put to sea.
Hazırlanın. Emriniz var mı? Efendim emirleriniz. İleri marş.
This side of the university.
Yelken açın. Tedarik arayın.
Lots of pikemen. Okay, Suez is developing, but that's just another town, so we can dismantle the fishing fleet and replace it with a trade port. It is income we need. 12,000 though is a pretty tasty amount. Cairo. Palestine. Hey, what to do? I'm going to sink it into one industrial building and then one administration building, but I need to be picky and pick my most valuable region so that I get the bonus of that tax rate boost. Okay, let's move these ASAP infantry up. You're coming, you're spreading out. Recruit another unit of Janissaries. Cuba's got a new trade port, although we're not currently needing it. You guys jump out and you jump in. -1, you're technically fine. We can move you down to the port. You embarked, land here, destroy that army. Then we'll send the brig on a recce for the rest of the island. Yes, Britain's still at war with France. Good. I mean, they're still at war with France, but they're still coming towards me. Not ideal. Another army they landed. If they come after me in Egypt now, I'm really screwed. Spain's starting to work its way around my mountain range. Polish troops are still reconstituting. And if they wait too long, we're going to have a larger army over here to deal with them as well. So, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really, for the time being. Seasoning. Good. So you want to go around the mountains, so I can just do this. If you want to go running around the desert, you can. Agent recruited, Eastern Scholar in Anatolia. Good. Varna's got their trade port. Rome's got the central observatory, which is why we got the new agent. You have 2 melee, or 3 melee, 4 melee rather. You got 5 unit. Shouldn't be silly really. I should make sure I only recruit what I can from here. And better artillery. Is only ASAP infantry I can get. Unless I make them run all the way around, which I could do. Could do that, I suppose. Especially if it's some armoured cavalry. Then move you chaps. Another 6,000. Upgrade the water power cloth mill in Athens, especially considering we're going to be getting a new government building. Crewman report. Okay.
Emirleriniz?
Trying to assassinate their general. Got him. Working on striking Cuba. Ah.
Efendim, emirleriniz?
Not you. Would you not get a garrison? You do get a garrison policing bonus. Oh, they are just generally unhappy. They're gonna get even more unhappy. Okay, the invasion's postponed.
Sola marş. İleri marş. Var mı?
Because they're not going to get any happier from resistant to government or like unrest. That's just how unhappy they are. So I need to either garrison it or deal with it. You chaps, you are. I don't have the money to reinforce. Okay. Excellent. You've gone straight on to light infantry. Well, increases our marksmanship, but increases our costs as well. Might prefer long rifles. Or... Okay, I might do that actually. Infilade doctrine. Let's get rid of start to shave off some more of our costs. And I also need to look at building the naval board. We're starting to get bottlenecked by our military tech. But that should mean that we are close to getting our next level, both dockyards and trade ports though. Yeah, there we go. That's what we knew was going to happen. Sweden failed to back us. French have begun hostilities again. And they've landed an army near Rome, so we need to destroy them, especially because it looks like the Spanish are also getting ready to bring up reinforcements. Warsaw's under siege from Prussia. Although it might bring Prussia and Poland into conflict. Poland are bringing in multiple armies, which is quite dangerous. Gonna have to see if I can sabotage an army and force them to bring one forward. Alliance broken. Shows you what your words are worth, Sweden. Let's go to you. Pop out. Sabotage army. I died. You're coming forward. Not much cavalry, but lots of infantry that we can deal with. It is Lviv they are interested in. Make sure we stay near Lviv so we get the benefits of the reinforcements. New town in Croatia. Very good, but it's this we need to deal with first. Thought as much. 6 grand to build a naval board. Can't build a dockyard yet. We have to do this. You are all nearly geared up and ready. You're one short. I can't get reinforcements in. Let us engage. Valentin de Jean. Because there is a Spanish army marching down towards Rome. So we can dispatch this army and move this army up. Move the Rome army up to the front. And then probably start moving the Venice army west and start building a garrison. And then incrementally expand our hold on the rest of Italy and push the French back. Oh, yes. Yes, please, France. Come and get us. First of all... this might not work, but we have to try it. Please come uphill, up this glorious field of fire. They have a Sakers unit, but I'm not bothered about that. That's you, and then over here. We'll drag a gun team up to here and try and do, in principle, the same, but I am ready to shave units off of this flank and come over here. You'll get a Janissary unit, but you will get the bulk. Well as the bulk of cavalry spread out. Enormous general staff. To be fair, I can probably do having two block this area. Bring you guys. Well, focus on the enemy cav. There is an enemy gun team here, but it's only Sakers. We don't really mind. Units are missing. Come on, gun team, get into position. Second gun team would be invaluable at mashing up these Frenchmen. Especially when they're all clumped up like that. Unlimber. Bring the guns up. The cavalry. Yes, like that. Exactly like that. One shot. They are moving right, which is not good, because I don't want them to come up here. I want them to come straight up here. The guns on the hill. Aim at the French hussars first, rather than the gendarmerie. Enemy guns are moving up now. By the third gun battery I might do counter battery, but right now I've got enough targets to be dealing with, especially good targets like cavalry. That gives an indication they're not going too far left. Can't wait to get better artillery. And we'll really start to be doing well. Excellent shot. Still hitting the gendarmerie. Miss. Moving into protected zone. Yeah, they don't want. I mean, if they do want to push up this hill, we can. It wouldn't be terrible, because this is a real nice bottleneck for them, and we can just start sweeping it with canister shot. But, no, to be fair, you can still engage the enemy cavalry. Just this gun team can't. Well, they might engage the Royal Cuirassier at the back. Misses. 2 more shots. Miss. Last shot. A hit. A fine hit. Cuirassier have moved back to the safety of the buildings. May as well have a go at the guns then. Both are fired short. Cavalry have re-exposed themselves. When it comes to the infantry, we've got enough infantry and cavalry to sweep them up and crush them. Oh, bounced. Ooh, there we go. Got some kills with the last shot. Okay, they are heading our way. So you know what I said, you guys, about... Oh, I don't need you guys. Turns out that was untrue. Okay, their guns have set up. Focusing on my infantry on the flank. No, they're making fools of us. If they want to just maneuver around like this, then they can. So we're just going to play on with time compression. I mean, granted, we are attacking, but it's definitely we've got oodles of time. It's in our interest to start picking off the troublesome components. Although it looks like we can attract the fire of the gendarmerie. They are going to suicide into us. Good hits. Come into the range of the infantry. We'll give you a swift few volleys. Broken. Okay, they're all just going to keep redeploying. That's fine. Do you have an angle on? You do just. Ooh. We were getting the light horse to come after us. Okay, let's switch to round shot a moment. Pop off a few kills, but we're going to fall back. To be fair, you can start hitting their guns now, really. with 36 hussars, we're not that bothered about them. Whereas those cuirassiers would make a fine target. Misses. He fired short and wide. Try again. 2 more guns. Nicely positioned for us. Got a couple firing slightly long. Need to bring up an infantry de la Reine. De la Reine. Nice of their light infantry just to sit back here and not cause any trouble. Perfect. Okay, some of them are split going straight towards our main line. Some of them might come up towards our auxiliary line. Can't start to lash them with canister shot just yet. But when we can, we'll set them to just attack ground. Maybe go with the French Hussars in that spot. Oh, they knew I was coming. Up you come, France. We just got the thing for you, me old fruit. Bring the cavalry up on the flank. The elite, let's just watch till they're in range. Then when they're in range, start hammering them with canister shot. Gang up on this. Well, Scimitar cavalry needs to go wide, Sipahi up front. Sipahi go for the frontal charge, light cavalry whip around the flank. Heavy cavalry is going to go for the hussars. They're going to put a volley into us. A good volley. Shit, they killed it. They got half our cav. They will pay for their braggadocio. That's our cavalry pursue. Those Sipahi are effectively out of it, really. Playing Duke of York with these cavalrymen. Not worried about the light infantry at the back, they can stay where they are. Royal Cuirassier is still back. Okay, withdraw the cav so we don't get caught out. Redeploy. He might fire. Tell my cav to get their artillery, because their artillery is vulnerable right now. Move up the infantry to bolster the right flank. Put their cav on the hoof. Their artillery rather on the hoof. Excellent work, chaps. Get up here. Now, melee infantry move up. So melee infantry to the front, Sipahi into the rear. They are not long for this world, the Ogilvy regiment. Blast them. Infantry Piedmont trying to sandwich our sandwich, so we will sandwich them. Bring the general over on this flank so we have the moral superiority. Kill their general, or try to, while we've got him. Infantry Auvergne. Push forward, men. You men can mop up the Ogilvies. We're getting caught out by the enemy infantry here. We'll get there. Come on, Che Bleu. Whip your way around the flank. Into the back of the first foot guards. Push forward into point blank range. Janissaries move in. Fahi, go get the Swiss line. Everybody kill the Swiss guard. Everybody. Blast the petty view. Good. Kill the last of the first foot guard. Excellent. Cavalry move up. Come on, my Janissaries, you've got to try and hack your way through. There's really even a small cavalry unit. Cuirassiers have broken, which is great. My Spahi have broken, which is understandable. Artillery, ceasefire, everybody engulf this last unit of line. Chase down the cuirassiers just to make sure they don't come back. There we go, the Frenchmen are trying to escape. But we're not letting them. Excellent. The armoured Spahi, you get back. These men, just give everybody orders to begin the advance. Artillery, switch to round shot, try and engage. The light infantry. Excellent. In theory, these two cavalry units might be able to get them. Speed up time, just because right now everybody is dead. Dead or running from the French. So give them some guys in support. So even though we might have done a lot of damage to our own army, the idea is that the army that landed should be completely destroyed, in which case we can trade some attrition. Ooh, hello. You come kill the Swiss Grenadiers. Bonk. Nom nom nom nom nom. They are Grenadiers, but there is a limit to what Grenadiers can do. They are not Supermen. My Janissaries to push the front. I mean, they've not managed to get any hits, so they're doing okay. Kill them, Janissaries. Kill them, cavalry. Kill them. Got him. I mean, you either sit there on your wall and get slowly pecked at, or you come off the wall. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Or they have a chance to form up. We've clattered into them. We'll say they are winning. Although they're upset because they're being attacked in the rear. Which is true. Now they are even more attacked in the rear. Okay, the enemy have decided that Well, they're starting to run, actually, in which case... Well, they are very upset. Come on, General Staff. Ceasefire, the arty. I mean, my general still might die because he's going to be leading by the front. Ooh. Go on, upset them as well. Damn right, we're going to continue playing. My general staff. I suppose the morale stats don't get improved, even though there's loads of them. It's still not enough. Come on, Cav, get through the infantry. Attack. You stupid Cav, I gave you orders to attack. I suppose the first one withdrew. Oh well. Either way, victory! So we need to immediately start replenishing. Because we do have that Spanish army advancing, but it is significantly weaker than the army that France was bringing to bear. So... yeah, they did survive. Or some did survive. Chomp.
Zafer bizim. Marş. Hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum. İleri marş.
Excellent. You guys. You're getting some artillery, but get a unit of Azat musketeers anyway, just to bolster your numbers. Yeah, we're not worried about you.
Hazırlanın. Emriniz var mı? Marş.
We could get you some better infantry. We'd be doing really well. I don't think there's much else we can really do.
Efendim, emirleriniz? Hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum.
There we go. They're only just about happy. Enough. Right. To the ports.
Ordu, dur.
Not worried about you if you come after us. But if we can get a couple of armies up here at good strength, we can take Milan and Genoa, threaten Turin, and if we can take this, we can push them all the way back to this border. And ideally with France, if we garrison these bridges here, it makes a nice defensible position for us. The hope is if we can do enough damage to them, we can try and make peace with them. They'll eventually declare war on us anyway, but it will allow us... I don't think that Spanish army... Ooh, there's a second Spanish army. Right, that's troublesome. Polish armies are advancing in tandem. Which is smart. If we can catch one of their armies on their own, we will do so. We will try and do so. Alliance between Prussia and Russia broken. Austria's taken Dresden. And then... oh, war declared between Poland and Prussia. Yes! Go on. Go fight them. You've got Prussia to deal with. Adrianopol in Istanbul. Craft workshop, I think. And then we'll probably upgrade the magistrate here to a military hospital to maximise our happiness in Istanbul because we do have university. In Naples has a new government building. Fishing.
Hazırlanın. Marş.
Get up to the front.
Hazırlanın. Marş.
Chaps get into Rome. Naples is happy enough.
Efendim.
Just let the infantry run. We're not bothered about getting them over there super efficiently.
Efendim, emirleriniz?
We can engage this first army in battle, which we will want to do so, although this one will go down a dream. Because it's just cavalry. Okay. That's really good. A Polish-Prussian war. Let's intercept this Spanish army in the desert. But looking at the timer, I believe it's time to end the episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. And we'll see you next time for some battles in the desert against Spain. Cheers, everyone.